Construction sites should always keep a record of all daily site activities. This is not only an essential part of a daily process, but in some countries it's actually mandatory. Accurate records of daily activities is crucial for tracking site progress, managing resources, and most importantly, resolving disputes if and when needed. Usually, this means relying on paper logbooks, which is time consuming, and often it's hard to trace and find past reports and incidents with loads of paperwork. So why not go digital? With this Excel Construction Daily Works Progress Log Diary, you can save time, keep organized, reduce paperwork, and be more efficient. Let's find out how. So the first thing you will notice the very first time you open this Excel template is a little security warning at the top with yellow. What it says is basically this is nothing to worry about. What it says is that macros have been disabled, have not been enabled yet. What are macros? Macros are little subroutine programs that make this spreadsheet function properly, and basically there are a couple of action buttons here. They are programmed through macros. So instead of dismissing this warning, if you dismiss it, then these buttons will not work. So all you have to do is just click all on enable content, and this is it. Once you save this file for the first time, this warning will not appear again. So opening up the Excel template, we will see there are two sheets. One is called project info, is the one we are in it currently right now. It's separated into 3 sections. We will go over them in a minute. And the next available sheet is the daily log template. This is an empty template which will be used for creating our daily reports. Let's go through it and see what it includes. At the top, it has some project details and the date. First section is for all the work that has been done during this specific date. You can enter the subcontractor or the worker name, how many workers were present, how many hours they worked, a brief description of their work, and any comments you might want to include. The next section is for the site equipment. Any site equipment that we're operating on this specific date. Again, equipment, the trade, some comments, and how many hours. You can write anything you want in the space provided. You can also expand this table by right clicking on a row, insert row, and you will add as many lines as you want. The next section is for any materials that were received during the specific day on site. So you write the materials description, the supplier, comments, and the quantity. It's a good reference to know when everything was delivered on site. At the bottom, any visitors on site this day, name, the company, trade, time in and out. The times are in 24-hour formats, so if they arrived at 3 o'clock, we will have to write 15 hours, and left at 4 o'clock, that's 1600 hours. And last, any additional comments, you can input here a description for the weather and the temperature. This is this will help if there were a lot of heavy rain days and you need to claim some delays. You will have a good record of how many days were actually with a heavy rain. And at the bottom, some authorization signatures, who prepared it and the date, and who approved it and the actual date. So let's start from the project info tab. First section in the project info tab on the top left, it's titled project details. Basically it is what it is. Enter the project name. I will just enter here example project. Location, I will write Cyprus. If you want to write the full address, maybe we can write Limassol, zip code, or you can actually write the full address of the project. Project number for reference 24001. Contractor name, I will write structural details. Site manager Dimitris, that's me. And the phone number, you can write anything. The reason for having here project details in the project info, this will be used to populate the fields in every single daily report you create, so you don't have to rewrite them every time. At the bottom there are two tables. First one is called project consultants, and the other one project subcontractors or workers, if you like. These are basically reference lists of all your major contacts for this project. It will act as a reference in case you want to quickly find someone and give him a call. It's basically straightforward, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fill them in very quickly. So basically here we have a few names. Their trade are architect, structural engineer, project manager, QS, electrical, mechanical engineers, and so on. Their companies, reference of their emails, and their phone number. We'll do the same for our subcontractors and workers. So basically this will act as a good reference for you, instead of having them all written down on a notepad or on a piece of paper stuck onto a wall, trying to find out where this paper went, what's the name of our steel fabricator guy, and what's his phone number. You have a good list here to make your life easier. Now it's time for us to start creating our daily log entries for our construction site. As we said earlier, there are only two sheets currently on this Excel file, the project info and the daily log template. There are no other sheets at the moment. So to create our first log entry, all you have to do is come here at the top right section where it says create new log entry, and we have to enter the date. The date must be entered in the format day, month, year. So let's start with the 1st of September 2024. Once I click the create button, it will automatically create a new sheet here at the bottom, named with the actual date, and jump to that the log entry to that form for us to be able to easily create it. So let's go ahead and click on the create button. You can see that it has already created a new sheet, 1st of September 24. We have our template ready to be filled in, and the project details already included together with the date. So all we have to do now is start entering some data. Some contractor, very quickly I will write here electrical. They had 4 workers, worked for 8 hours, finished first floor, no comments. Jumping down to the equipment, we had 2 forklifts, hours worked for 8 hours, no materials received. Or maybe we can write here reinforcement, supplier, steel comments, and quantity. Let's say we received 12 tons. Visitors, we had a visitor from the architect, name 1, company Arc Limited, trade architect, and they came in at 2 o'clock, so that's 1400 hours, and left at 4 o'clock. They stayed for 2 hours. Additional comments: no, weather, good weather, and the temperature was 32 degrees Celsius. Prepared by Dimitris. Date, sorry, I spelled my name wrong. Date 1st of September 24, and approved by from whoever will approve this log entry. Once we finish inputting all the information for this day, we can go back to the project info tab, either by clicking on the project info sheet here at the bottom, or clicking on this useful button, go back. This will bring us back to the original page. Now we want to add more days. Let's say 2nd of September 24. Click on the create button. A new sheet has been created and placed at the front of all the others, with again opening an empty template ready to be filled in with the correct project details and date. Go back, let's add a few more. 3rd of September 24, create. Something I wanted to show you very quickly, I've just created 2 weeks worth of daily log entries from the 1st of September until the 14th of September. If you try to create a log entry for a day that you have already created, for instance 10 of September 24, and click on the create button, a message will appear saying that this name already exists. Please change or create a new one. This is just a safety measure to not allow you to create duplicates for the same day. Now, a very nice feature in this template, we all realize that after a couple of days we've already entered 2 weeks worth of log entries, and already our sheets tab here has already been filled up, and it will make it extremely difficult for anyone to find and go back and find a specific day. So instead of scrolling through the list of sheets, we have included here a really nice feature, find existing log entry. So if you want to find a specific day, for instance the 2nd of September 24, all we have to do is type in the date and click on the find button. This will immediately open this exact date with the existing log entry. So let's see how it works. 2nd of September, click on find, and there it is, our log entry for this specific date. We can change it and go back. Again, if you try to type in a day that does not exist, for example 20th of September 24, click on find, no sheet found. And this is a good way to check whether or not you left any days behind. As you can see, this is a very easy and straightforward method of keeping daily log entries and activities of your construction site, and it involves no paperwork. Now, if in your responsibilities you need to submit actual hard copies, let's say weekly, of all the site activities to the administration offices, there's also a nice feature here, print reports, where you can select a range from and to dates. Click on the print PDF report, and it will create a PDF file which you can print. Every single day will take up a page. So for instance, if we want to print reports for 1 week, starting from the 1st of September 24 up to the 7th of September 24. Once I click the print PDF report, it will open up a dialog where we want to save our file. It actually gives it The dates are also included in the file name. Click Save, and this is our PDF already created. Starting from the last day, this PDF has 7 pages: 7th of September, 6th, 5th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st of September. And you can either print this PDF or email it to whoever you need to send this report. The date range entered here, the actual dates, the from and the to date, are also included in the PDF report. If there are any entries missing within this date range, those pages will be skipped. And this is all there is to it. It's a very powerful Excel template. It will save you time, take out the need for loads of paperwork, and help you be more efficient. I have included a link of where you can find this template. It's in the description below. Thank you for watching.